Hi, this is Susan Colby, CIAC 5130, and I'm going to talk a little bit about the Comparative Schooling Project, so you better understand that assignment. Of course, you can go to our website, our As You Learn site, and pull the directions up. I'm going to go into the guidelines, but before I begin, I just want to remind you that there is a rubric. I won't be going over that in this video, and you'll want to take a peek at that on your own. So let's just pull up the guidelines. Basically, the whole idea of the project is to really think about other countries, think about the United States, think about our educational schooling systems, and kind of compare and contrast and see what we can learn from other countries. One thing I really want to caution you early on is that you're not just comparing on statistics like what type of schools they have, how many kids, what their purpose is, that type of thing, but on a specific trend or issue, you're going to dig deeply. Could be curriculum, could be how they work with special ed students. There's just how they work with diversity. What's the training for teachers? So you're going to pick an issue or a trend in a country other than the United States and compare it to the United States. So that's just an overview. Let's get into it. You'll be in small groups, first of all. I will be arranging those very shortly. And you're going to be comparing based on an issue, trend, practice, or policy that differs between the two countries. And again, not facts and statistics about both. We're not going to be delving in at that level. We want to go higher on Bloom's taxonomy and really do some evaluating, synthesizing, and critiquing. You're going to consider the social, economic, cultural, and political forces that lead to the differences between the United States and another country on that particular issue. Okay, for example, you might look at equal opportunity and access. You might look at role of religion, how schools are organized, what the curriculum's like, how they do accountability efforts. Not everybody's like the United States, those types of things. In a lot of countries, for example, women don't really get schooled. And what's that about? Why is that happening? Etc. Why are some countries have less of an achievement gap? How is that funded? Why is that happening? So that's the kind of thing you want to delve into. You'll pick your group and you'll pick your topic as a group. Okay, so the most important thing is kind of situating this assignment and getting started in the right way. The first part, you're going to do obviously a lot of kind of digging into it, and then you'll create a website and or a PowerPoint. You do a little bit of a lit review, and you'll then get ready to share your information with the entire class. So we'll do that through asynchronous formats. After you do some comparative sessions and look at other folks and what they've done and what the types of topics they're looking at, then you're going to write your own personal reflection. So that's kind of part 2. Part 1 will be the presentation itself with your group. Part 2 will be your own conclusions about schooling around the world. And you're going to really delve into different types of conclusions that you see happening based on socioeconomic, cultural, and different types of issues and trends and how that affects schooling. So again, you can read the guidelines for more specificity in that area. So you'll be graded on your presentation and the kind of resources that you use. You need, again, look at the rubric for more definition, and then your critical examination of this issue that would help us have a discussion about what all of this looks like. Okay, so that is the Comparative Schooling Project. Hopefully that helps, and again, I'm happy to answer any questions. Thanks.